I have loved baseball for as long as I can remember. But what I didn't love was my mom being at my baseball games. Don't worry, I got permission to tell a story. Every time I struck out or missed a play, she would always look at me with a scowl on her face. And I would always go to her and say, "Did I do good?" But she would never say anything and just keep that scowl on her face. And one day, my mom got really sick, and it was very hard for her to come to my baseball games. I didn't like that she was sick, but I did like that I could focus at my baseball games. And at the top of a new year, my mom got really better, and she asked me this question: "Truman, what can I do better as your mom?" It took me a little bit to answer, but then I answered with, "Just sit there with a smile on your face and say, 'Good game, Truman.'" I'm a kid, a tween, a young adult, so what could I possibly teach a bunch of grown-ups here today? Well, that story came when I was 8, and now I'm 11, so I'd say I've lived a lot of life since then. Seeing my mom go through as much as she did, I could have easily answered with, "Nothing, Mom." Yet, I knew it was important to answer like an honesty superhero, which is someone that I call that puts on their cape and courage to share honest feedback. And I knew that if I shared that honest feedback, it would help me and my mom's relationship to grow greater than it was before, which it did. So put on your cape and courage and help others do better, or help others be better at helping others do better. You might hear this story and think, "I've never asked anyone, how can I do better?" Maybe you've never asked a friend, a family member, a neighbor, or son, or daughter. And maybe you've only asked this question at work and never to loved ones. And maybe you've never asked this question before. Well, I've learned that asking and being asked this question is a very powerful process. And answering this question with their cape and courage on to help others be and do better. All great superheroes, including honesty superheroes, all have to work on mastering their powers. See, I understood that my mom never gave me that honest feedback. We both would have never had the chance to wield our powers. My mom's superpower was being vulnerable to ask someone, "What can I do better?" You all have access to the same power. By my mom asking me, "What can I do better?" she ultimately activated my honesty superhero powers of committing to share honest feedback even when it might feel easier to not. If someone asks you for feedback and you withhold it, the opportunity to grow is missed for both of you, and both of your powers are deactivated. Think about a time when someone asked you for feedback. How did you respond? Did you answer? Think about a time when someone asked you for feedback. How did you respond? Did you answer with, "I don't know, need time to think about it, you're good, or can I talk to you later and get back to you," but never get back to them? See, I call responses like these easy feedback. Often it's easier to give easy feedback. It's feedback that really doesn't take any courage to share. And if you share this feedback, you think it will just hurt their feelings, right? But what if you share this feedback and it hurts their feelings or even upsets them? But does it take courage to give easy feedback? It often asks for you to do often really hard. It took courage for my mom to ask a kid for feedback. And I wouldn't say it was easy telling my mom, who had missed some of my baseball games, not to be mean at baseball. I met my mom's courage to ask for feedback with my courage to answer her honestly. I met my mom's courage with my courage. And while it's often not easy to share your truth, by doing so you help others be and do better. Also, heroes love to save others. Typically save something or someone, and also typically heroes save others from evil, harm, pain, or the destruction of an evil supervillain. And honesty superhero saves others time and energy from doing things that they could be doing better. And I also saved my mom from being frustrated the whole season. And we grew our relationship a lot. And I think I saved my mom some wrinkles from scowling. Also, heroes love to help others. Heroes help others to restore peace to the world and save loved ones. When you give honest feedback, you help others think about things they couldn't think about before and see things they couldn't see before, and help them to grow and become more successful. And also, it helped, and by sharing with my mom what I needed to say, "Good game, Truman," it helped us to become greater than we were before. And to share the truth by modeling the confidence it takes to show better with our own courage. This courage is contagious and encourages others to show up better with their own courage. Villains enjoy watching others suffer. Villains love to give feedback they aim to hurt, destroy, or tear down others. But does it take courage to give feedback like a villain? So next time someone asks you for feedback, ask yourself, what would an honesty superhero do? That season, me and my baseball team won the league championship. And when I walked up to get my trophy, my mom wasn't scowling, but smiling. And when I walked over to my mom with my trophy in my hands, she said nothing but, "Good game, Truman." And I sometimes wonder if I never gave her that feedback, how different of a season that would have been.